In football, every once in a while during a given period, there's that one player or manager whom the club fans will forever feel indebted to, thanks to their contribution to the success of the club. For Liverpool fans, coach Jurgen Klopp perfectly paints the picture. The German tactician's arrival at the Merseyside club coincided with their most successful period in the recent past. Thanks to his tactical genius, coupled with shrewd signings, Liverpool were able to reclaim their spot as one of Europe's elite teams, and even added a historic Premier League title in 2020. But he didn't do it alone. With a keen eye for top talent, Klopp was able to sign incredible talents, who in the end inked their names in the Reds' history books. Today, we take a look at Klopp's first 10 signings for Liverpool and where they are now. We'll start with Marko Grujic. The Serbian midfielder became Klopp's first signing as Liverpool manager in January 2016 in a £5.1 million deal from Red Star Belgrade, arriving with much fanfare. He was even dubbed the Serbian Steven Gerrard, but unfortunately for the midfielder, his time at Anfield did not go as planned, and he ended up spending majority of his time away on loan, first at Cardiff, then Hertha Berlin, and finally Porto, where he eventually moved on to a permanent deal in the summer of 2021 in a £10.5 million deal, having scored just once in 16 appearances for Liverpool. Steven Caulker. Just like any other manager at a new club, Klopp got a few things wrong at the start of his Liverpool tenure, and the signing of Steven Caulker perfectly encapsulates this. The Englishman joined Liverpool on loan from Queen's Park Rangers in January 2016. Nothing much has been heard about him ever since, of course apart from that he plays for Wigan Athletic. Then there is Camille Gabara, a name that would probably ring no bells for many of Liverpool fans. Liverpool reportedly beat competition from both Manchester clubs for the Polish keeper, who arrived at Anfield in 2016. He never got to experience life at the top, though, as he was constantly sent out on loan, first to Danish side AGF and later to Huddersfield Town. Despite showing some promise during his time on loan, Gabara never got to break into Liverpool's first team. His departure was inevitable, and in 2021, he packed his bags for FC Copenhagen. Unlike Gabara, the next one on the list rings 1,001 bells: Loris Karius. He will be remembered for all the wrong reasons, though. Karius arrived at Anfield from Mainz 05 in 2016, and there were high expectations surrounding his arrival. But things did not go according to plan. Karius's time at Anfield was marred with high-profile mistakes, but perhaps none comes close to the Champions League final comedy show that he put on as Liverpool lost to Real Madrid. He never recovered from that final defeat. His confidence was shattered, and he never regained any form. Despite loan moves to Union Berlin and Besiktas, he failed to recapture the form that earned him a move to Liverpool in the first place. He was eventually allowed to leave in the summer of 2021 and signed for Newcastle United. The next on the list is perhaps the most important signing Jurgen Klopp ever made as a Liverpool manager: Sadio Mane. The Senegal international was signed from Southampton as part of the Anfield rebuild, and what a player he turned out to be. From scoring crucial goals to creating countless chances for teammates and giving the Reds fans unforgettable memories, Mane was arguably the driving force behind Liverpool's resurgence and rise to the top. In his 6 years at Anfield, he scored 120 goals and won all trophies you could imagine of at club level. But all good things come to an end. Mane decided to leave Liverpool and join Bayern Munich in the summer of 2022 in search of a new challenge. His first year in Munich has not gone according to plan, though, with not so impressive performances both in the league and the Champions League. It's safe to say his Bayern chapter so far is nowhere close to his Liverpool glory days. Just like Mane, Joel Matip has in recent years become an integral part of Klopp's Liverpool team. Signing the Cameroon international on a free transfer from Schalke 04 in 2016 has since proved to be a masterstroke for Klopp and the Reds. He instantly became a key figure in the Reds' central defense and was a mainstay as Liverpool lifted the Premier League and the Champions League title. Klopp is definitely proud with Matip's signing, and he at some point called it one of the best pieces of business the club has done in recent years. Then there's Ragnar Klavan. When the Estonian defender arrived at Anfield, very few people had heard the name. He, however, proved everyone wrong. During his 2-year stint with the Reds, he carved a name for himself as a reliable, solid defender. Not in the flashy way, but somehow he always got the job done, and many fans really appreciated him. He eventually made his way to Serie A, where he played for some time before returning to his native country. Overall, he made 53 appearances in the famous red shirt. Yet another goalkeeper on the list. Alec Manninger, a 39-year-old goalkeeper who failed to make a single appearance for the Reds. The keeper joined Liverpool on a short loan from FC Augsburg in 2016. He, however, failed to make a mark and retired from professional football in 2017. Klopp, though, somehow made up for the slip-up with his next signing, Eugenio Winaldum. Not many, though, agreed with the move when Klopp okayed a £23 million move for the Dutchman, who had just been relegated with Newcastle. He proved the doubters wrong at Anfield, becoming a crucial player in Klopp's setup as Liverpool ruled the Premier League and Europe. He was underappreciated, though, and after 6 years at Anfield, the midfielder joined PSG on a free transfer in the summer of 2021, but he strangely failed to make any mark in the French capital and has been shipped out on loan to Jose Mourinho's Roma. From Winaldum to arguably Klopp's best signing ever as Liverpool manager, Mohamed Salah. When Liverpool completed the signing of the Egyptian from AS Roma in 2017, no one could have predicted the unparalleled impact he would have. 6 years on, and the winger-cum-striker has become the club's greatest goalscorer of the Premier League era and is arguably the defining acquisition of the Klopp era, managing over 180 goals in almost 300 appearances in all competitions. It's safe to say that Klopp's ability to spot top talent and build a functional team around them has led to Liverpool's recent renaissance. Not all signings were a hit, but a good number of them came good, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. Which Liverpool signing under Jurgen Klopp has been the most crucial? Let us know in the comments.